Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about recreating anyone, how to do that in 3 easy steps. It is actually easy, you guys, when you do it the way that I'm about to tell you to do it. So if you're interested in that or in the topic of law of assumption, and by the way, it doesn't always have to be a romantic person. I know that that's mostly what people use it for, but you can use it for anything. So, yeah. Hi, Celestial Earth Goddess. Hi, Natoya. Hi, Ash. But yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about briefly today. Hi, Lee. Hi, Ammo. Hi, Brown Bunny. So I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, all that good stuff. So if you're interested, then you should totally subscribe and be a part of the community. I would love to have you. But all right, you guys. So what did I want to say first of all? Oh, so guess what? My godson was born yesterday, and I actually manifested a painless birth for my best friend. And as I was like thinking of it, of course, like we already know the preconceived, thoughts of birth. But I still was like, no, she's gonna have a painless birth. And like I was like on FaceTime with her because she's in Mississippi. I'm about to drive there now. So that's why I have to hurry up because I was supposed to leave like 40 minutes ago. But yeah, we were on FaceTime while she's in labor, and she was like, oh, whatchamacallit? She's like having contractions. She's like, I don't feel it. She's like, why don't I feel any pain? Like, I don't know why I don't feel any pain. And I kept thinking, I was like, yeah, exactly. Of course you don't. Of course you don't feel any pain. And she literally got her epidural, whatever. And she was like, girl, I didn't feel anything. All I felt was them pulling the baby out. Like I felt the baby come out, but it didn't hurt. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what. That's so funny. But, anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that. But in honor of my my godson's birth, I'm about to go see him. I'm so excited. I am having a flash sale, a huge flash sale on my Stan store. Every single thing is 50% off right now. So take advantage. It's only going to be 12 hours. It's going to be over by 12 p.m. 12 a.m. So, damn it. I'm about to mess up something I don't want to mess up. But yeah. All right. So let's get into the video. All right. So the first thing is, oh, that's amazing. Ty, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Okay. So the first thing that it is to come to basically to be able to recreate people. I'm going to focus specifically on this, but of course this applies to any manifestation, right? But first of all, you have to accept that you created whatever version that they are in the first place, right? You have to accept that you have that ability to recreate a person, okay? And I know a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people give attention to that, right? Like, oh, like I hear these people talking about it and, I guess I can, or maybe I could, but it's like, no, like you need to know, that the only reason this person is showing up in the way that they're showing up is because of how I'm framing them. And so I have the ability to reframe them. When you leave it to, oh, well, this person is just like that because he was born in, freaking, I don't know, Oklahoma, and, Oklahoma, all the guys are just like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, a lot of people want to explain away, right? Especially when it comes to people. They want to say, oh, that's not my fault. And that's not, that has nothing to do with me. And that's just who they are. And that's just how they are. And yada, yada, yada. And that's fine. But if you believe that, honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be real with you. If you believe that in the slightest, right, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have trouble because you're always going to come up against the thing of what part am I creating? If you don't believe that you create it all, you will always come up to the point of what part am I creating and what part are they creating themselves, right? Or what part has nothing to do with me? It all has something to do with you. Okay? It all has something to do with you, and you have to decide that. So this kind of gets into the God state, right? Of knowing that you are the source of the reality, right? You are the source of everything that's manifested on this in your own dream, right? And so knowing that, and knowing that it is simple, it is easy, it is available to you, it can be done, it is done. This version of them already exists, and you are just now calling forth that version of you, okay, or that version of them. That you want to really be there, you guys. And what happens is, for a lot of people, they are so caught up in the circumstance. They're so caught up in the circumstance of what's going on and what hasn't happened and why is it looking like this and it's never like that and all that stuff, that you're not ever actually taking your attention away from what is and putting it on what you want it to be, right? Hi, Twinkle Stardust. Hi, Summer. Hi, Manon. You alone can manifest for a war to end. Of course you can, Manon. Of course you can. You can, y'all, can I manifest? Yes. There's nothing you can't manifest, okay? All right. So you need to be deep into your God state. You need to be knowing that you are the creator of your reality, that you are the source. You are the operant power. There we go. That's the word that people use. The operant power. You are the person that is basically generating. That's a good way to say it. You're the person who's generating this entire reality. So, and everyone in it. So yes, you can decide that this person is different. Now, next part is to redecide who they are. Take your attention away from what was and put it on what you want. Now, this can be difficult, right? This can be difficult when, number one, you're in this person's face all the time, right? Or number two, when you have a very kind of triggering or emotionally disturbing story around this person, which is why I personally, I won't even say I discourage you guys from manifesting toxic people, because I don't discourage it. I do ask why, right? I do say that you wanting a person that's toxic, or even a person who does nothing for you, is an indication of your self-concept, right? But it's not that you can't do it, but when you have very painful memories about a person, even if it's not like they hurt you, even if it's just that they left you, that's always popping up in your mind. And what it causes you to kind of stay in that story. Oh, but they did this, and oh, I remember they did that, and oh, yada, 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 right? So this person, Crystalline, says, can I manifest for help for my family household? Yes. So let's talk about that in this, because you guys have so many SP videos where I speak about this. But let's talk about, even because it's the same thing, you guys, okay? Think about whatever, Crystalline, whatever idea, right, that you have about your family household, that it's toxic, it's chaotic, it's this, it's that. You are going to decide that now it's peaceful, right? This is the law of assumption. So you're not going to say, I'm going to keep hoping and wishing that one day someone changes and my household is peaceful. No, you're going to assume, no, I'm in the household now where it is peaceful. I'm in the household now where there is harmony. I'm in the household now where everybody gets along, everybody is doing well, everybody is thriving and prospering. I did this with my own family, you guys. And it was so crazy to see all, like my siblings getting bonuses and extra money and getting this and getting that and all of the things that were happening, right? So you get like, y'all, we could do this with everything. I've done this with friends. I've had friends who, were struggling, in one way or the other. And I redecided their character. I was like, no, that person is not a quitter. No, that person is not, you know, always struggling. That person is not always behind. No, that person is determined. That person is motivated. That person is always getting stuff done. That person's always been successful. And now they're sticking with what they want to do, right? So back to the point, redecide who they are, you guys. Don't wait for permission for that. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Nori. Not Nori, Lori, Mahi, and Nefertiti. Don't wait, right? That's the thing, is people, they wait for the sign. They wait for some type of reason. Oh, well, this person's never been nice before, or this person's never been like this before, you know, so they can't be like that now. No, that person already fully formed exists in this other version, right? And the last part, you guys, is to persist, y'all, okay? Persist. When you are changing somebody, right? When you're, especially when it's somebody who you have a very much deep formulated idea about them. You know, this person is like that. This person has always been like that. This is just who they are, right? And you're trying to change them, y'all. You got to persist, okay? You got to persist in the new story. You got to persist. Kick this guy out, y'all. You got to persist in knowing, right? You got to persist in knowing the new story. You got to persist in really, honestly, like practicing the new story. That's the thing, you guys. It's practicing the new story. It's the other guy, you guys. Shafi is cool. But you got to persist in that new story, you guys, okay? Because the old story, like, y'all, I'm going to challenge all of you guys, and then I'm going to go. But I'm going to challenge all of you guys to just be mindful. I want you to just listen to your thoughts, okay? For maybe like an hour or two, or maybe the whole day. Listen to your thoughts in relevance to this person that you're changing, or this circumstance, or whatever. If you see that, right, when you're watching that, what you're going to see, you guys, is that your thoughts are dominantly on why aren't they here? Where are they at? Why is it taking so long? Oh, look what he did 2 years ago. Oh, here comes the holidays and he's not coming. Oh, it never works out. Like, if you watch your thoughts, y'all, and you're really struggling right now with changing somebody, you will see that your thoughts line up perfectly with how they're showing up or not showing up. Okay? This is important. I always point this out to say, look, your story is playing out. It's not that you're telling a new story and it's just not manifesting. Okay? You're still telling the old story. You're still knowing the old story. You're still acting out the old story. You're still believing the old story. You're still framing them as the old story. You're still framing them as the old self, right? You're still framing them as the old self. And then you're wondering, oh man, why aren't they changing? I gave attention to them changing that one time 3 weeks ago, right? No. You might give attention to them changing one time 3 weeks ago. You might even give attention to them changing like once every few days. But you had the story, whatever story that you've had of them, you've had for freaking years. You see what I'm saying? So persist, rehearse, right? Rehearse the new story, however way that is to you. And here's a bonus tip, you guys, is to let go, right? A lot of the people that are actually doing this are they need it so bad. You know what I mean? They need it so bad. Like, oh my gosh, this guy, oh my God, I need him. Oh, I can't live without him. I can't be happy. I can't do anything without him. That right there, y'all, I'm telling you, is a recipe for a fucking disaster. Okay? Other people are not going to tell you that because they want you in that state, right? Because that's the state where they can get you. I don't want y'all in a disempowered state. I don't want y'all in a state of thinking that something else is powerful, more powerful than you, or someone else is more powerful than you. I want you guys knowing who the fuck you are, right? And when it comes to letting go, right, it's knowing, number one, what we started with, that you are God, you create, right? You are God and you create. This is your reality. This is what, like, this is your reality, okay? And everything in it is a product of you. And so even if you don't know where, how, when, what, whatever, you don't know where it came from, don't even spend time wasting, like, don't waste time on that. Just correct it. Just tell the new story, okay? Is scripting the only way to keep writing the new story? No, it's not. You can do anything. You can do visualization. You can do affirmations. You can do whatever. Another thing that you can do is kind of just resuggest, like retell the story, right? So I'm actually gonna go, you guys, because I have to drive. I'm like an hour late. But guys, the Stand Store, everything in the Stand Store, I have quantum jumping meditations in there that you can use on yourself for your self-concept, or you can use on a person. I have my core belief charts for you to identify and rewrite your core beliefs. And I have my Light of Love digital course for manifesting a specific person, the whole entire course. The course includes the core belief chart and both meditations, okay? Everything is 50% off in honor of my godson's birth. And I said that 1616. I love that. But all right, guys, I love you all infinitely. You're all amazing. You all got this. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys in a video soon.